Hey, welcome back, YouTube family. Today, KD is going to discuss Gavin Mueller, tight end. It's going to be a Q&A session, so please feel free to leave your comments. And now, without any further ado, here's KD.
Oh yeah, come on y'all. This is KD at KD's Sports TV. Come on, how you like it? Tell me what you want. Here it is. Come on, hit that like and subscribe. Those likes, that helps the algorithm to help the channel improve. Don't forget to do the comments. I want y'all to comment on whether you like what I'm saying or whether you don't. We all good. Now, here's where I'm going today. Gavin Mueller. Come on, bro. I'm liking it. Who is Gavin? Tight end, 6'5", 255. South Elgin High School, Wheaton, Illinois. Class of 2026. He committed to Colorado. Now, he had everybody wanted him. But once again, he went on and chose the right school, Colorado. And this is going to be a firm commitment. Now, this is what I want to talk about. I want to talk about scouting reports. We're going to talk about a lot of things, actually. So, Hudson Standish, 247 Sports, national analyst. He said estimated to hover around 6'5", 255 with the 82-inch wingspan, above the rim athleticism that translates to the court, to the field. We all know what that means. He all that. Played his first season of high school football as a junior. Think about what I'm saying. He's a 3-star commit, but he just started playing football. But then he worked as a receiver and a tight end and a defensive end. You know, most high school players, we already know they play different positions, offensively and defensively. That's just the way it is. I mean, the best player is going to play both. Now, he has shown the ability to make plays at the catch point, meaning the peak of where the ball is coming from, and excels at tracking the football in the crowded conditions. We need that as a tight end, y'all. His toughness. He played through shoulder injury, underwent surgery following his first season of football. Should be viewed as a high upside attached tight end who could blossom into a key piece for a college football playoff contender. Now, what does that tell me? I don't know what it tell you. It tell me we are college football contention. That means CU, y'all. We gonna be in contention. We are going to be in contention. All you gotta do is just watch. This kid is, I don't know how much I need to say. He's projected to be a wide tight end at the collegiate level. His physicality makes him an asset in the run game, while his frame and hands allows him to be a reliable target in the passing game. Analysts view him as a high upside player. Now, what does that mean? We got to work on him. We got to work on him. But he could develop into a key contributor again for CU. I'm telling y'all, this is a player that we all need to watch out for.
Why? What do you see in him?
Look at his size. 6'5", 6'6", tight end. 250, 255. Hey, that's size. He's fast. He's athletic. He can catch the ball. And the reason why they saying the potential is because he just started playing football his junior year. So if he's already a 3-star recruit, then what's going to happen when his senior year, 2025? He's only going to get better.
So you mentioned on the court as well as the field. Did he play another sport?
They didn't necessarily say that he played another sport, so I don't want to speak on it and say something I don't know.
Yeah. But
that would tell me that he did play basketball simply because he didn't play any sports prior to that. So I will definitely gather more information to put that in the fold.
Sounds good. So do you think that he's going to continue to get more, Coach Prime? Going to get more players in that same position, or is he content?
No, Coach Prime is never content in no position. Why would he be content at a position? You got to remember, we're still in a transfer. Guys, sorry for that. I always say transfer like I don't know what the freak I'm talking about. It's transfer portal. So when I say that, pardon me, I'm just KD. However, people gonna come and they gonna go. You gotta, for instance, one of our running backs, I ain't gotta say a name, I'm not gonna do that, but he hit the transfer portal and went to a good school. However, he left. I don't know if the bag wasn't good or whatever the case. Now he back in the portal. So, sometimes these kids hit the portal, they seeking the bag, but not understanding that we can, if you stay where you are, you get in the pub when it comes to see you. We're always there. We're always there. My fiance and I, we're always there. Next Sunday, we'll be in Denver. We're season ticket holders. We see these guys. We're always there. So let's get down, get jiggy with it, y'all. Come on.
Who are you looking forward to seeing most this season? Is there anybody in particular that you really want to keep your eye on? Is it the QB position?
That's going to be a very interesting battle. However, I do believe that Caden is going to be QB1. And I'm all good with that because, I mean, this is his senior year. And he has the experience. That does not mean that he can't be beaten, but he has the experience. Juju, I mean, who knows? He could possibly win it. But if I had to bet, which I'm not a bet man, but if you want to give me your money, I bet that Caden is going to be the starting QB. And it makes all sense. And then what ends up happening is Juju will be able to get a little playing time in 4 games, and then he'll be at a red shirt and not lose time. And I believe he's good with it.
Excellent. There's been quite a few transfers lately. And, I mean, both coming in and leaving Colorado. Was there any that surprised you when they left this season?
Yeah. The Hood brother. I was very, very surprised. Colton was going to play, potentially start, and you know, he stated that his dream was for he and his brother to play together. But I forgot what school Colton went to. But his brother went to, if I'm not mistaken, y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, I think he went to Western Kentucky.
Let me look it up.
So that's not them being on the same team.
That's
and
true.
His brother was gonna get playing time. He might not have started, but he was gonna get playing time. So I didn't understand that. And you know, his reasoning was, you know, he said that they wanted to always play together, but y'all left, and now, based on what you said, y'all not playing together. So
that's true.
I don't know. I don't get that. So I was very disappointed in that because to me both of them were just awesome.
I agree. So, back to Mueller. So you think he's going to be having a really big impact in 2026, right?
Yeah.
So, are we going to be hurting in that position this year?
No, we got some good folks there, but once again, you got to prepare for years. See, remember, can't stop, won't stop. Now, you got to think about that right there. Just because we got some tight ends right now, how do we know that they won't be there in 2026? They might get mad and leave too. The DBs, I mean, whoever. So you always continue to recruit. That's football.
Right.
That's NFL football. Next up, now, come on, let's go, let's play. This is how it goes, and this is college football right now is the new NFL. And if you paid attention to the college football playoffs, I hope y'all did. But what they're doing for this season and continuing on, what they're doing is they're no longer taking the people that are the champions of the Power 4 conferences. So what does that mean, y'all? I'm glad you asked. They taking the top people, the top schools throughout the country, and that's how they gonna seed everybody. So it ain't no, just because you won the ACC or you won the SEC, you won the Big 12, you won the Big 10, you automatically the number one seed. That ain't no more. They stopped that. Mm-hmm. So they reseeding, period. Top schools, the schools, period. It goes back to, I forgot what they used to call it because we done changed so much. But whoever, if it's 20-something schools, 25 schools in the national ranking. So whoever those schools are, that's who's gonna be in that's how they're gonna rank it. Mm-hmm. And there it is.
I wonder why they're changing it.
It makes sense. Because we just saw last year how the particular schools were in that, and then when they got, they won the conference, and then when they got in the college football playoffs, they got blown out.
Yeah.
So we got to get back to the old days, and that's just the way it is. I mean, we got 16 teams, and we just got to get back to that way. I mean, 16 teams is good, but we got to get back to, hey, this is your seeding, your national ranking, this, that, and other. This how you gonna be given. Some people ain't gonna make it. Don't matter what conference. And that's including Colorado, y'all. I'm gonna see you. I'm a CU fan, but it's all about football. NFL don't do that. NFL don't do that. You either make it to the playoffs or you don't.
Yeah. So I noticed that there's going to be some different teams that CU is going to be playing this year. Are there any that you think is going to be a really tough battle for the Bucks?
Give me a minute. Let me look at the schedule.
Okay.
That's a good one.
Let me see.
Let me. Yeah. Why don't you pull it up?
Yeah, I'll pull it up.
Because the first game, I can tell you right now, Georgia Tech, that ain't going to be easy.
Why do you say that?
Because they play they play different ball. Mm-hmm. They can pass the ball, but they also they got a good running game. The quarterback can run. They play old school running. So that can be a very difficult game, one in which I believe that we should win, but it can be a difficult game. I mean, we got to stop the run. Defense is going to be pivotal.
They play Delaware this year.
Delaware is no slouch. I mean, just because they are, old school Division 1AA. What does that mean? They are good.
Okay.
We played. What was that school last year? North Dakota State, same division, and they gave us hell.
Yeah, they were very good.
So
another new one this year is U of H.
That'll be in Houston, which will be there. I believe they should win. That means CU. But in the meantime, in the between time, they're gonna be at the crib.
Yeah, it's a home game for U of H.
So, hey, anything can happen. It's just like TCU in 2023. We saw and we were there.
But it was tough.
Anything can happen.
Yeah.
And here's the deal. TCU, we right back in Fort Worth.
Yeah. BYU also this year, Wyoming.
BYU and Wyoming is gonna be home games.
Right.
I don't know what BYU has, but I'm afraid of them. And I'm afraid of Wyoming too. I mean, because teams that you're supposed to beat, you play down to the level instead of just beating some ass. You beat ass. That's what you do. And I've seen them, and sometimes they
Get off the gas, don't they?
yeah. You beating their tail, but then all of a sudden you just stop. No, it's this year. It's time to dog them.
Last year, Shador said that they were everybody's Super Bowl, so they know that everybody who comes to play Colorado is going to bring their best game. So
that doesn't stop. Because here's the deal: Shador is not there, but if you recall, they want to be Coach Prime.
right.
That's who they want to be. They want to be Coach Prime. And that's just the real deal. It ain't, they don't care who the quarterback is. It could be Juju, it could be Caden, it could be the man on the moon. They want to be Coach, and that's just the bottom line. Now, once again, this is KD in the house. Yeah, I wasn't doing that lately. I just remembered to do that because y'all like that. But I'm still getting jiggy with it. Come on, y'all. Let's go. Let's do it. Hit the like and subscribe button. I'm still getting jiggy with it. Oh, yeah. Come on. Not Hulk Hogan.
We'll see y'all.
I love y'all. Let's go. Oh, yeah.
Peace.